Okay, so continuing on with this, yesterday off stream I just quickly cleaned up a few things about this input. I think I hadn't added these ones yet, but we had gotten most of the way through this normal input. So now everything looks and is working pretty fine. Give me 1 second. So you can edit this in place. I forgot to add a key binding for enter, so that's one thing I need to do, but it's not the first goal. The first goal is I'm just gonna add a button here, I think. I don't know if that's the best place for it. Probably it is. It's just gonna like clash a little bit with these without borders. So I'm not sure. I just want a button here to copy, so we remove the copying right now. And the pasting. I don't know about the pasting, but we're definitely wanting the copying. At least for this color. I could shove these buttons over and just put down here like, I don't know, copy hex, copy float or something. That could work. It's just, what if we wanted like another mode? I don't know. Is there like another mode that makes sense? Probably, maybe not. I don't know. Theoretically, we could have like up to like maybe 3 modes and the copy paste, and that would still all fit perfectly fine. Yeah, like up here, it kind of, I don't think it's gonna look very good because of that, so we're gonna not put it there. Let's go down to here, where we just draw these guys, and let's say we're doing this. There's like got to be like a start position somewhere here. Scale rect centered. So these are already at the position where they should just be started at. So we're gonna kick it over by an extra one. Hello, Adam. How are you? And we're gonna kick this over by an extra one. So that would be lower size times 0.75 over 2. I'm doing well. I'm just gonna continue trying to get this towards a release. So that'd be this offset here. Oh, this is the Y position. Sorry, this is the X position I care about. I know how the Linux is working. I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I've used Linux for 10 years or more at this point. Zetner, no, I do not. It's like a hosting provider. Yeah, I've not heard of them. I'm using for my website I use like Vultr or Vultr, however they want it to be pronounced. So we've got lower size dot width. So that's this pre-computed width here. That should be correct. Then we've got some padding between the two blocks. Just ls. Probably installed on every Linux system. So we are going to, so this offset is the size minus the last element. Yeah, you just use like ls. Like, like ls-l gives you like more information. Like this D means it's a directory. There's like ways of filtering it as well, but so this, I think we're going to, let's just see what this does here. I think this is not right, but oh, that offset's flipped as well. So I don't want it to flip like that. This is actually just completely wrong. Yeah, we can't do that. So lower size dot width minus this. So really what we want to do here is say, I don't know why we're multiplying by half. Yeah, so sorry, that would make sense actually. So now there's like enough space for two extra ones. Well, Linux has its own bag of issues, I guess. um, the reason I like it is it's more controllable. It's easier to develop on. Like I've been trying to run some, well, it already runs on Windows. I've been trying to fix some build issues for other people on Windows, and it's just a giant hassle. So that's enough room there. So then if we go down to the bottom of this, where we've done this advance, we should have enough, this should be able to just draw like another, what is this outline? That's a scaled rect, okay. We can just take this, we can do this, we can draw another rectangle, oops. We're gonna draw the MB, that mode button. So that's gonna make the font, that's not really gonna fit the font size, so that's a bit unfortunate. I mean, you don't need to. You could install something that would let you use a desktop like system. I just don't happen to use any of that. So we want to cut this rectangle in half vertically. Let's also just draw this as red for now. So it's more. Why is that like? Sure, why that's getting faded like that. That's weird. That definitely shouldn't be getting faded like that, but apparently it is. Um, I mean, I'm not really gonna help you debug your problems right now. I'm like, sorry. It's not really what I'm interested in doing. Um, I mean, if I just draw that over as part of the... Oh, oops. That was the problem. Sorry, I was drawing over top of it. That was silly. Yeah, you can... Sure, like, how are you, by the way? Oh, but yeah, if you want, you can... I don't mind. We want to split this rectangle. So we're gonna have rect copy b is gonna be equal to mb copy b dot size dot height times equals 0.5. We're gonna do 0.48, I think. 49. We need to add like some padding. And then we're gonna go ahead and do copy B, and we're gonna take a look at where that ends up, and we'll draw this one as red. It's gonna overlap some of that. That's okay. Oops. Copy B. So that's not bad. And then so there's like some question about how you want this to. I could shove this over and then have a button here that selects between hex or RGB for the or floating point for the values. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm hoping that I can release this at some point soon. It's working like pretty well at this point. There's like a few bugs left over, but like I'd like to be able to have like some sort of release in the like next week or so. Um, so I'm just mostly just finishing up like a few polishing kind of deals. So this is gonna be paste, I guess. I don't know. with the selector, like you mean these mode buttons, or do you mean like this? I'm not really sure. There's like a lot of things going on, I guess. It's a paste button. This is gonna be the same deal, but we're gonna have to adjust the position in Y by this might need to be reversed. This one would need to be reversed. By 0.48, 0. What am I thinking? Jeez, brain dumb. 0.52 times the MB dot size. So wait. And we're gonna draw that one with blue. Yeah, so like what I'm doing for those is basically I render this thing to like a render texture, and then I can just, I draw the render texture up here for the main visualizer, but then you can just reuse the render texture down here again and just scale it. What happened there? I didn't switch the thing I was drawing. Let's get rid of this green one. So those are kind of like too close together, I would say. So we need to add like a little bit more. Oops. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do so we've got two rectangles now. We're gonna need to add some text. Just put this in some scoping as well, just for the time being. So what we want to do is we need to measure the text first. So we're gonna do copy text size is equal to this is a v2. It's gonna be equal to measure text ex context to font. Copy s context to font size. This context to font spacing. We don't need to do that. We have a call that does this for us. It's called center text, center something in rect, center align text in rect. Do this. Okay, so we've got our rect here. It's going to be the copy B, copy S, context to font, context to font size. And then, it's not called that. It's called font underscore size. Then we're gonna do draw text ex. Where's the thing? Copy S, key position, context font size, 0, fade black. Instead of that, we're gonna do context foreground for now. Okay, it's actually readable. So the paste, let's try the paste and make sure, I'm just gonna use this, repurpose this for a second here and make sure paste fits as well. Yeah, you know, that works, so. Okay, so that works. We can do that. Then what we can do instead is so for that one we're gonna do something else, but let's start with this. We're gonna do copy paste. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna shrink that over. Do the same thing for this one. They're copy paste buttons. I don't know if they should have a background or you gotta have like some sort of background, I guess. I don't know what the background would be for those. So, I'm not sure yet. We'll think about that one after we get the rest of this working. So we're gonna make button color T to and we're gonna check we're gonna check here. We're gonna say before we do all this, yeah, it doesn't matter. If check collision rect point mouse context to mouse position dot rayvec copy b dot raylib then else button color T of 0 in this case plus equals text. Did I call that variable? No, not in this. No, it is in this. Text something. Text hover speed times context to dt. Else we're gonna shrink it. Then we're gonna clamp 0, 1. That one. We're gonna add the hover color to these buttons. And we can do the same down here for this other one. This will all be compressed after into a single thing probably. This is gonna be the paste one. Then we're gonna say v4 color. Let's go up here and start that up here first. So we're gonna do whatever. v4 color equals lerp v4 context to hover color button color 0. And instead of doing this, we're going to do color from normalized color. And what did I break? Sure, collision rect point seems right. How is it? Collision. Oh, it's just collision point. No, it's collision point rec. I can't read. So what do we got going on here? Right, that's annoying. Back to this song and dance. Probably I need to just change this to be stored as a v4. Da, 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 da. Normalize color, pack, color, graylib, context, foreground. Foreground, okay, so that's that one. The pack graylib color. Okay, so the copy button now has the hovering. Do the same for the paste button. Copy this down to here. Color, foreground, hover color, 1. Same thing. Okay, so those buttons now hover. So now let me think here. I kind of want these to have some sort of border color. I'm not sure which color. I'll probably uh yeah, it's gonna be that, but it needs to have like a background color as well, because it's not really visible as is. Now, what should the background color be is kind of up in the air. So, like, I could make the background color be like the normal color. Is it called draw rectangle rounded somewhere? Wait, what is going on here? I think I'm like, some of these I think I'm just, okay, well, anyways, that's what we're gonna draw, so. And this color is gonna be let's do this up at the top. Color from normalized. Context color. You can just try this. Get color, get formatted color. This is what we actually want. So we're gonna go down here, we're gonna do the background. I don't know if I really like this, but we're gonna see. Oops, this first one should be copy. Yeah, like I don't know if I want those buttons to be following this. I'll add the shadow thing, but I don't know, following that color seems kind of weird. Said it might be nice to just pick one of these colors. It doesn't clash with everything else. Even that's like a little weird as well. So, we'll leave it for now, but so this center, what was this thing? Color selector. Color selector. Okay, so this. That was this fudgy thingy here. I'm gonna go up here. Call it shadow position. So we're gonna draw this second, and this first we're gonna do. Oops, not F position, T position. The copy's got like the shadow. It's a little hard to see on this color, but still pops like slightly more than the paste button. And we're gonna do the same thing for the paste button. Okay, so those now sort of pop, which is nice. Still not like sure on what I want to do with the color there. Okay, so now we have to go ahead and say if is mouse, we'll handle that one second. No, actually, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna handle it second. And we need to compress this into something more reasonable afterwards, but that's okay. So if is mouse button pressed, mouse button left, had some like if zeroed code somewhere here that did this. That would be this one. Oh, this is the one that reads in. Okay, this is the one that reads in the text. So that's gonna be in this one here with the paste dealio, but we're not gonna do it this way. We'll fix that. Get rid of this and just inline this up properly. Just want to split this quickly so it's not completely an unreadable mess. Okay, so we're gonna do. I guess I must have deleted the set clipboard text code. That's fine. If is mouse button pressed, mouse button left. We need to get this text. Which we get by doing this. Yep, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna come up here where the button's pressed. I think we've already got that color. So we're gonna do, where are we here? Move that down, we're gonna go up here, we've got this background color. Don't even need to get that. Set clipboard text. The function called in Raylib here. Set clipboard text. Let's leave that like that for now. Oops. Okay, so theoretically, I can now copy this and then paste that exact same thing right here. Cool. So it's the copy button. Now for the paste button, we need to do this other code. This other code is gonna be like this. This at the end of the thing. You don't really need to do this. We just get a string, so we can do new color equals that function. So parse hex u32 and then normalize color. Parse normalize color parse hex u32 new. With all of this other junk. Then we're going to store the new color. And that should be good. It's going to complain if I delete that. Yes. Const is the biggest waste of time in C. God, I hate const. There's like literally no reason why you can't just modify this Raylib color, so I do not care. It's just like it just gives you back a buffer that will be overwritten. So, okay, so we've got this hex. Let's copy that hex. Sorry, let's copy the hex. And we're gonna paste it here. And we're gonna do a bunch of thingy. You know, maybe we copy a different one. And we're gonna go back here, we're gonna copy, we're gonna paste, except we have to check if the mouse button is down. Shouldn't just immediately paste when you hover over the button. Overzealous, overzealous. So we got this color, copy, paste it there. We're gonna switch this, we're gonna go here, we're gonna switch some things around. I don't know. This, we're now like pink. Copy this again, we're gonna paste. That's not right. Why did that go wrong? I have a feeling that it has something to do with I know why it's wrong. If I switch back to this mode, it'll probably be fine. Yeah. This is a different bug I was supposed to fix and I haven't fixed yet, but I guess now is a perfect time to just fix it. When we're in this mode, we're just assuming already. Wait. Yeah, we shouldn't be doing that. I know where that is. This is do picker mode. Do picker mode. Wait, hello? That doesn't make sense. This might be a step through the debugger and see why that happens stage. I think first what I should do is do a little compression here. So we're gonna switch I default and then in case one, grab all of this. Oh, this, oh. I don't know why I'm doing text to lower. That doesn't even matter. I don't think I need to even cast this if that's the case. No, I do, but I didn't need to be doing text to lower. My thing already does to lower. Text break default spelled correctly. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna go up here, we're gonna say we're gonna put this all down in another indentation level, so we're gonna put it out here. For U32I equals 0, I less than 2, I plus plus. We're gonna do this outside as well. So we're gonna have rect F button, I don't know. Got a button rect. Button rect dot size dot h times equals 0.46. Let's get that out of there. I. Copy, paste. Okay. Button text I. And this is now button R. Sure. Shadow position, color I. Button rect. Button rect. Button text I. Button text I. And the rest of this is not needed. Except for the fact that I need to actually advance the button position at the end of this loop. Yeah. So rect, what's it called? Button r dot position plus dot y plus equals 0.54 times mb dot size dot h. Okay, so there's our buttons again. This doesn't really need to get written like this. Okay. So everything here is looking good to me for that part. Yep. So the next stage is to fix that bug. So let's remember what that was. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna copy, we're gonna change this. We're going here, paste, it doesn't work. Paste and it works. There is like an assumption I think baked into that where you know what, it totally is. So that's actually a different, not the same bug as I was thinking it was. Do picker mode. So do picker mode has like a baked in assumption if I'm not mistaken. When are we doing this? We're doing this when it's supposed to be done. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me. Picker mode state. Ah, I see. When we switch in and out of picker mode state, we need to adjust that hue accordingly. Let me see here. So how do we advance the mode state? We get the next mode. Then here we do this. But if we're already in the mode, yeah, the only thing I can think of is that we should go into this store formatted color. So this one we can directly update here, but oh, actually, no, we have to be in this mode for the... Yeah, we have to be in this mode for that one, so... As far as I'm aware, I mean, I guess you could do this and then switch. Let me see, so... So the next mode... I mean, so... This one technically makes no assumptions about... So I might want to remove this code later, but for now, we're going to... do RGB to HSV new color dot X. I think that's correct. Besides the fact that I don't know how to put semicolons in my code. And besides the fact that I can't remember what I wrote yesterday. Okay, so here now, if we go back here, switch to this, grab some random color. Let's grab this blue. Oops, not up there. We're gonna copy this blue, then we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna jump to some random color, we're gonna paste. So that is good, I think, for that. We're gonna take the win on that. Yeah, we will do that. Good, so we don't need that code anymore. Cool, so we will add this. Add copy paste buttons. Cool. So that went mostly well, I think. Let me see. Probably a few small things I can just clean up tonight. I don't want to like go too crazy because I know there's like some stuff that's gonna require a little bit more effort. Enter should save the current input state. Like that we can just do right now. Do text input. How is this working right now? So there was like a save text. Where is it? That's up here. Set text input IDEX. Parse and store text input. Let me see. So do text input. It's called yeah, so that's fine. We can in here we can just straight up do at the end here we'll do if is key pressed key enter, I think it's called. Just gonna look at my other code that I just wrote earlier today that has this in it. For work. Research work, whatever you want to call it. So this has an enter key somewhere here where we check, it's just called key enter. If is key pressed, parse and store text input context. Context to input state IDEX equals -1. Probably added one too many things there. Input state.IDEX, geez. Good. So that, oops, I didn't really get to close that one yet, but we go in here now and we do, I don't know, 5, enter. Cool. So I should move the mouse so it's more visible what I'm doing. So let's go here, we got the mouse, it's like way over here, and we'll do 0.4, 5, enter. Coolio. obviously that's not that difficult. Uh, exit input with enter. So that's another thing knocked off the list. Um, I have to think about these buttons, but some of this other stuff is I think I'm just gonna probably not do it on stream because it's just gonna be me looking through a debugger and seeing what the problem is. Not that interesting. Smooth scroll. I think this is kind of smooth scrolling already. It's not really. I was mostly talking about here where it's like very clearly. It's like not that bad. So it still would feel fun to have like actual smooth scroll. I think I'm gonna maybe not do smooth scroll just because smooth scroll makes it hard to be like somewhat precise in these movements, right? So smooth scroll, you would like set a velocity when the scroll wheel is moved as opposed to just moving by a fixed amount. And then there'd be like some damping and whatever. Like maybe the scroll wheel would be like a short acceleration or something like along those lines. Um, so I don't really want to do that. I don't think for now. So we're gonna probably not do that. That's not a good idea. Um, fix texture alpha, fix output hex color when changing in picker and exiting from picker. Yeah, so okay, let's do this. So we're at 3, 1. It's not gonna be like helpful, but actually it will be help. We can do this. So we can like see what the color is by changing it, and then we can copy paste whatever the output is. So we do that, and then we exit. We get this. Just gonna do this again, and we're just gonna paste it in. So it's not like the same color that it was. Um, is the hue the same? I have a feeling that the hue is the same. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna work on it right now. I'm like a little tired. I should maybe not stream forever tonight. Um, so that means is that I am going to not have that playing. So it was a bit of a shorter stream, but that's okay. Um, is this person? It's like they just started. So this person raided me the other day. We will give them a raid. Um, they're making some game in Lua, I think. Looked kind of interesting. It's kind of like Link's Awakening, for like the Game Boy Color. So we will give them a raid. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.